Hello everybody, welcome back to some more. In today's episode, we are going to be showing off the kind of brand new update. Doesn't add any like new like game modes or roles or any new like actual content, but it does add some new cosmetics, which are pretty cool. The first thing that we're going to show off is we're just going to head into a standard game on the Skeld. We'll just join this lobby. Sure, the roles are probably fine. I'm just gonna hope that the roles don't make too big of a difference. Unfortunately, somebody's already stolen my color. It's a pretty filled up lobby. So I guess I'll just have to stick with white. Too bad. But if we look, we can see that there are some kind of roles. There's scientists, guardian angels, engineers, noisemakers, trackers, detectives, and shapeshifters. So it's gonna be really chaotic. But what I want to show off is that since the Among Us TV show recently released, the Skeld map has been updated to show off some of the things from the show. And I am the noisemaker, which won't really affect my gameplay. But as you can see, there's pizza parties here everywhere. There's the punch table from episode 1, and there's the We're Not Dead banner. So there's lots of just little decorations put everywhere to represent areas in the show. Like here's the kitchen. There's a bunch of other stuff around. So it's pretty cool, and we're just going to go and take a look around. And then later on in the episode, we'll be showing off some of the new cosmetics for, like, actual skins, which will be the first time that I've, like, ever changed my skin. So there's nothing new in the admin, as you can see, because in the Among Us TV show, they never enter the admin. But in the storage room, we can see that there's a picture here of Black with her microscope, as mentioned in the show. And there's also the Ore Plus, which is what is basically shipped in the whole show. And we cannot see, but I guess, spoiler alert, but it's supposed to say ore plus eggs, but we can't see because the ore container's in the way, which is where the aliens are released from in the show. So, yeah. And as we can see here, this person here has the Among Us show cosmetic cube, which we will unlock later on, as they dressed up as red, and they have the special Among Us banner, but they either left or died. But this person is accusing Azurpale. Do we vote Azurpale? I don't know. I'm just going to skip vote, because there are shapeshifters. We have to remember that there are 2 shapeshifters. It's going to be really chaotic. I'm the noisemaker, so basically I have no role. Which is just once I die, I'll alert people that I'm dead. Anonymous votes are off, so that's good to know. But are confirm checks on or not? Because I didn't have time to look through everything. But I guess they were right. That was one of the imposters. Good job, whoever that was. I guess I should just blindly trust people more often. But oh no, oxygen sabotage. Alright, we got this. There we go. I'm sure everybody else can handle everything else, so let's just go around and check out some of the new details. Like we already checked out storage with the Ore Plus, but in the electrical, there's a kitchen pot here. I'm not sure why there's a kitchen pot, because in the show, I'm getting actually kind of concerned. Why is nobody fixing it? Why is nobody fixing it? Okay, whew. Woo, that was close. But in the show, as you can see here, the chefs are yellow and brown. But neither yellow nor brown die in electrical. So I'm guessing that what this is supposed to reference is that cyan died in electrical with yellow, and yellow was not the imposter. But then yellow got voted out. So maybe that's supposed to reference this part of the show? I'm not really sure. But anyways, let's just continue to look around. There's no reference in the lower engine, unfortunately. There's also no reference in security, which is too bad. And there's also no reference in reactor, and I am dead. I'm the guardian angel, and the noisemaker went off, so that's cool. But I just kind of want to fast forward through this, because I want to show off what the rest of the references are. Oh, it was the shapeshifter. Okay, we did not win, unfortunately. But that does mean I can still go around and show off some of the things. Well, does this change? That's something that the banner would change to reference how as soon as somebody dies, the blood splatters onto we're dead instead of we're not dead. Unfortunately, it doesn't do that. But I can do that with the power of editing. Ta-da! Anyways, let's continue to look around. For example, here in the med bay, we can see that there's this little wine glass, which is a reference to the fact that White, in the intro, he's sitting here in the med bay with Blue, who's over here, and then Green, who's about over here, and he's holding a wine glass. And then in the later intro, since he dies, the wine glass is spilt, so that's supposed to be a reference to that. It's really, really cool. So I should probably be doing some of my tasks, because I've just been going around showing off the references. I haven't done a single task yet. There we go, we did that. Got a ton of tasks in electrical, so I should probably do that too. Should probably at least try to be a good crewmate. Although, to be fair, I'm pretty sure White didn't do any tasks in the show. He just kind of stood around. and was just there. Well, I guess he did fly the ship, but like he wasn't supposed to fly the ship. Well, I guess if you haven't seen the show, you have no idea what any of the references are. So that's probably going to be really weird for the viewers who have not watched the Among Us show yet. But if we fly over here, we can see that I don't think there's anything changed here. But in the oxygen tank, well, I guess I can't really show it off now because there's another meeting, which is kind of annoying me. But in where that little oxygen tank was, that was where Purple's fish, Heracles, died. Which is kind of sad. It would have been cool if they put a fish body to represent that, but they did not. Whatever. And now you just gotta wait a bit. So it looks like Magic Misty is voted out. Don't know whether or not that is the imposter. I'm not really too invested in it. Not the imposter, that's fine. So I can continue flying around as a ghost and showing off the references. I'm not doing a very good job as my guardian angel, but I don't care. So here, this is where Heracles died when the ship oxygen was sabotaged and the fish died first. Let me just do this. Somewhere around here, it's not referenced here, but this is the weapons room, which is where they have the weird aprons kind of gag joke. But also, if we fly over here, we can see here in the navigation room is Red's little guidebook that he follows by like every 5 seconds, and his little captain hat, which is really cool. And we can also see his video game controller as he plays video games in the intro instead of doing his job, and this little green thing, which is also in the intro. But let's just continue to do some tasks. I should probably be a contributional crewmate, even though I'm dead. And let's continue to show off some of the references. So there's nothing here because they never go into shields. There's also nothing here because communications is actually down for the whole show, so they never go to communications. But I'm pretty sure that's about all the references in the map. Which, I mean, it's not a lot of references. It would have been cool if like over here somewhere's a ghost, you could like fly and see where like an imaginary kitchen spot could possibly be, but there's not. And somebody's died, so that's probably a big deal. Pink died, which is interesting because speaking of, in the Among Us show, they have the 12 original colors: red, purple, blue, cyan, green, lime, black, white, yellow, brown, all those colors. But out of all the original 12 colors, pink is the only color that does not show up in the show, which is actually really interesting. Maybe that's something that they're saving for an Among Us Season 2. I really hope that would come out, because I personally loved the Among Us show. I thought it was great. So I would absolutely love to see a Season 2 of it. But anyways, let's see. They did get the imposter out, so good job, team. I really did not contribute much at all. I died instantly like White, and then I just flew around to show the references. But hey, I was just doing my job, showing off the references. So now we've got 4,000 beans, as we can see here. We're almost level 50, but the important part is that we've got 4,000 beans. So now we can go ahead and go to the shop, and we can buy the Showbiz Cosmicube. Because this Cosmicube has been added because of the release of the show, which gives us the costumes from the characters. So here we can see Red's captain hat, and like the apron that yellow and brown have, and like Cyan's little thingy, I don't really know how to describe it, and like Orange's vest, and Green's little sweater and hat. So we can dress up as the actual Among Us characters from the show, which is really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this. There we go, we bought it, it's a success. So now we can go ahead, not over here, but we can go ahead, go to our inventory, but we can equip this Cosmicube right here, the Showbiz Cosmicube. Well, let's just activate it, and while we play like rounds, we will start to earn points for that. So that'll probably take a long time. So let's just go ahead into some more games, and I'll cut back to when I unlock the full thing. So as you can see here now, I've gotten everything on the Showbiz Cosmicube, every single little bit, every cosmetic that I've had to unlock, except for the last thing, which is the Trust Ball. This is the last purchase we have to make. As you can see, we have it 95% completed. But now, after we confirm this purchase on the Cosmicube, we have now 100%ed the Showbiz Cosmicube, which now means that we can dress up as some of the Among Us crewmates. So let's head into a game and let's try showing off some of the new costumes. So the first costume that we're going to be showing off is the Captain of the Skeld, Red. So we're going to be going ahead and wearing Red's captain hat and Red's uniform And we are also going to be equipping the Among Us TV show nameplate. Well, usually I just use the default. We're going to be using this one. It's pretty cool. It's right behind you, and it shows the kind of imposter octopus-looking thing as we can see from the show and in the intro. So let's just head into a game, starting with this costume to begin with. So here we are, heading into a game with the first of the... Ooh, we're an imposter. So Red being an imposter, very exciting. So as you can see here, we are Red from the TV show, Captain of the Skeld. As such, I should probably head to my duty as navigation, as I'm supposed to be the one flying the ship. Except in the show, he actually doesn't fly the ship. I don't think he ever really flies the ship. How's there already a dead body here? What is going on? Well, that was weird. Looks like everyone disconnected or something. I guess I won. Good job, Red. That was kind of weird. I guess Red didn't really get much time to shine in the spotlight. But I mean, in the TV show, he had plenty of time to shine in the spotlight. He was one of the few people who only survived. Anyways, I guess we're moving on to the next character we will be showing off, which is Blue. Everyone's favorite hot doctor. Yeah. Unfortunately, Blue did not survive very long, and he did not get very much time to shine in the show. So hopefully, he will get more time to shine here. Alright, so now we are trying out Blue, and we are imposter again. What are the odds of this? Hopefully, our round as the imposter won't end instantly like it did last time. So Blue, once again, just like Red, not one of the imposters in the show. And unlike Red, Blue does not make it very far in the show. Blue gets killed basically instantly. I'm gonna hope that they didn't see me. I'm gonna really hope that that Pink did not see me, because Brown probably saw me, but I don't think Pink saw me. Let's see. That was a little bit of a very risky kill. And here we can finally see the nameplate being used, because when we were in Red, we didn't get a single emergency meeting, so we couldn't see it called. But as Blue the Doctor now, we can see. So let's see. Will they accuse me? I sure hope not, because 3 people are already dead. 2, I killed, I think it was Black. My other imposter friend killed somebody else, either Green or Pink, and then the other one disconnected. So who are they going to accuse, if anybody? Because if not, then I got away with this, and that's great. Seems like they're not accusing anybody. I'll just skip vote. Play it safe. Because I don't know if anonymous voting is on or off. So in case anonymous voting is off, I want to look like a good crewmate. I'm not accusing anybody for no reason. I'm just skipping. And either way, skipping is still a pretty safe thing to do. Even if anonymous voting is on, it's still a-okay to skip, because that'll be one less thing worried about me getting out, because probably most people will just skip. If they don't know what to do, then they're not going to randomly vote someone out. They'll just skip. So both me and Cyan are still in the game as imposters, which is interesting, because in the show, neither of them are imposters. Yellow did vote for me for no reason. Probably just a random shot in the dark, like how Lime randomly voted for Yellow and Cyan randomly voted for somebody else. But this is a really good start. Good job, Blue. You're doing a much better job at being an imposter than Red did. I mean, I technically won with Red, like, really fast, but that doesn't really count. But, you know, I got pretty lucky getting imposter back-to-back 2 rounds in a row. I'll just fix these lights to look like a good crewmate. And I'm gonna head on over to security, because I think it would be a good idea. Oh, well, security's locked. But I think it would be a good idea to head on over into security, even though that is not where Blue resides in the show. In the show, Blue resides in the med bay. But I can take a look at the security, see if there's anybody that I can kill. Oh, Cyan's over there, the dead body, just camping the body. Maybe I should go join. Oh, lights are going down. Okay, maybe we can get a kill over here somewhere. There we go. Let's get out of here. Let's vent. Has no one found the body yet? Alright, I guess I'll go call the body. There we go. It looks like I didn't do the kill. It looks like I just walked up. There we go. Another 2 people are dead. And they have to get one of the imposters out now, because both of us are still left, and there's only 3 crewmates. So if we just get a kill, then we win. All right, let's see if we can do this. I guess I should probably say the body was in electrical. Seems everyone's just voting. I'll just skip vote, because that's what I want to do. Hey. No. No. I don't like how they're calling me out as imposter, even though that is definitely the case. No. No. Aw, I got voted out. That's too bad. Why did my own teammate vote for me? If they'd skipped vote, I would have survived. I don't know. Very silly, my imposter friend. I got voted out, unfortunately. So now I guess I will just reside over here in my little medbay room. Just like in the show, how I die. In the medbay. Although, in this game, I died by murdering people instead of getting murdered myself. And I got voted out. I guess I should probably spectate what my imposter friend is doing. Oh, get the kill. Get the kill. Why isn't my imposter friend killing them? Come on, man. Oh, well. Why are they still saying I'm an imposter? I'm dead. Why? I'm already dead. Oh, no. How do they know? How do they know who's imposter? How did they get both of them back to back? That's kind of crazy. It's not like we have any detectives on. We have no roles or anything, so how would they know? I guess they just got really lucky with that guess. So that's too bad. We did win a game while playing as the imposter with red. When playing with blue, we were not as fortunate. So too bad. We lost. But let's just head back to the lobby and change to the next character in the Among Us show that we will be showing off the cosmetics for. So next up, we will be showing Green, the kind of main character of the show, who also turns out to be one of the imposters. Green is one of the imposters, basically the only imposter, because the other imposter got 1 kill and then got voted out instantly because they killed the person in front of everybody else. So Green had to do all of the heavy lifting in the show. So maybe we will be able to pull off what Green did in the show. Or maybe we'll just end up being a crewmate. Because, you know, Red was a crewmate in the show, Blue was a crewmate in the show, and we got imposter with both of them. So maybe with Green, who is actually the imposter in the show, we will end up getting to play as a crewmate. Either way, let's just head into the game and see how it goes. Alright, so here we go. We're heading into the game as Green, and would you look at that, we are a crewmate. Kind of funny how it's working that way. So we're a good little crewmate. We're doing our tasks. We are the very good unpaid intern who hopefully will not die. And I don't know why I'm going this way, because I don't have any tasks over here. Let's head up here. Alright, Blue is down there. The doctor is down there. He was watching me, I guess, to see what I was doing. I wonder who the imposter could be. I should probably just go around and do my tasks. Be a good little crewmate. Look, there's me. In my wallet, and oops. There we go. 3rd try. Now, let's upload the data. Yep, I knew. I was gonna say I was probably gonna get interrupted by something. Emergency meeting was called, so they did not find where the dead body was. But somebody has died. And this guy is accusing our doctor friend from the show. That's too bad. We were the doctor last time, and we were the imposter as the doctor, so maybe this person just accuses anybody who plays the doctor costume. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. So they're accusing the doctor. Oh, he left the game. I guess he didn't want to get voted out. Well, that's funny, because he's not in the game anymore, so it doesn't really matter if we vote him. So I'm just going to skip vote, I guess. Because I don't really have any evidence on anybody else. Well, they were the imposter, so maybe they just made a really bad kill. Anyways, only 1 is left. So let's head back to the admin and upload our data like the good little unpaid intern we are. And hopefully we won't get killed. Alright, now let's head on over to... I guess we should do the task over here in storage. Because it's on the way to electrical... Oh no, our oxygen's being depleted. Just like in episode 5 or 6, or both of them, I think, actually. I think it was part of 5 and part of 6. Alright, there we go. Fix that keypad. Now, let's head back over. Nope, not over here. We already did that part. Let's head over to electrical. Do our task in electrical. I'm pretty sure Green never actually... Well, from what we see, Green never actually goes into electrical in the show. He does vent into there, like, off camera when we can't see. Like, a little imposter alien thing leaves out of Green's body, which is really disturbing and gross, and hops into the vent to electrical and kills Cyan there. But we never actually see, like, the physical Green body heading into electrical. We never even actually see what's inside the electrical building in the show. We only see inside reactor, the engines, the med bay, the oxygen room, the navigation room, or I guess the captain head, the cafeteria, the kitchen. We actually see a lot of the rooms, but the electrical is one of the only rooms we don't see. We don't see electrical, we don't see shields, we don't see admin, and we don't see comms. I'm pretty sure those are the only rooms we don't get to see in the Among Us show, which is kind of interesting. But I finished all my tasks because I am a good little intern. So now I'm gonna go around and see if there are any dead bodies anywhere. Maybe in medbay. Because after all, medbay is where Green resides in the show, in the introduction. He just kind of sits in the medbay. See any dead bodies? Okay, good. We're all safe. Even though in the show we can see that there's a white dead body and a blue dead body in the intro, there is no dead bodies there. So everyone seems to be good little crewmates doing their job. There is only one imposter left. It's just like in the show. One imposter made a really bad kill, got voted out directly after. Now there's only one left and everybody's relaxed. And then everyone's slowly gonna die one by one. I'm gonna head over here to see if there's a dead body. Never mind, I guess I'm not gonna head over there. Should I call a meeting? Or should I just let everyone do their tasks? I'll let everyone have time to do their tasks. I'll go look for dead bodies. Here's the oxygen room. This is where I was in the show. Interestingly enough, in the show, they had a vent here, and I could, like, hop into the vent, and I hopped into electrical as Green. But, there's no vent in the actual map here, which is kind of interesting. So I guess they just added that vent for the Among Us show, because there's 2 vents here in navigation, which I've always found kind of weird. One leads up to weapons, and the other leads down to shields. You know, you never really see what the navigation vents are for. But anyways, 2 dead bodies have been found. Where were the bodies? Do you have any clue who the imposter might be? There is no orange here, because orange was the other imposter in the show. So there's no orange, there's no green. So we know that it cannot be correlated to the show whatsoever. Which probably makes sense, because this is just a game of Among Us. Not everything is going to be related to the show in the show update. Even though they did add some cosmetics to the game and they did change the Skeld to look like the show, it's not going to be the same plot as the show, obviously, because it's a video game. I don't know what we're doing. We know there's only one imposter left, so I'm just going to go for a measly little skip vote. I think we'll be fine. Oh, looks like they have some information. The body is in storage. It would have been nice if you had told us that earlier. But Brown voted for me, and I don't like that. And Lime voted for Brown, and Black voted for Purple, and Purple and I skipped votes. Because we're not too interested in murdering anybody. But if we just do our tasks, if everyone just does their tasks, we could probably win off tasks. Yeah, look at how close we are to winning off tasks. So I'm just going to go and sit in the storage room. Not storage, security, which is where Purple would sit in the show. But since Purple is, I don't know, doing tasks or something, I will do Purple's job for them. And unlike in the show, the cameras here actually record in color and not just in black and white. Alright, so what do you have to say? Well, I am a good little intern, so I can say that I'm done with tasks. And I will tell everybody else. They're saying Twiddly Lamb is the imposter. Who is that? That is Purple. Huh. I don't know. I'm just going to skip vote because they have no evidence on it, and I don't want to kill anybody. I don't want anybody to make mistakes and it be closer for the imposter to win. So I'm just going to tell everybody, please do your tasks. And also to the ghosts. Ghosts, do your tasks as well. Oh, never mind. Well, Purple's getting voted out. Let's see if that was the imposter or not. Because if not, we have one less crewmate to be with us. But if it is, then the game ends. We don't have to do any tasks. They were the imposter. All right. Good call by whoever that was. Maybe I should trust people more. Anyways, we won! Yay! Good job, green. Alright, so let's head over here, and now we are going to be going back to orange, my usual color. Never mind, it was stolen. Wait, am I orange? Yes, I am orange. Okay, so we are playing orange, but we're not going to be my usual color with the plunger and all that. We're going to be playing as orange from the show. So orange doesn't have any headwear. Orange does not wear anything on their head, but they do have this little vest. And we also have a pet here. We have the trust ball to follow us around. And I don't usually use the pets because the pets get in your way, but as we can see, the trust ball is following us. We're orange from the show, who, in case you didn't hear me before, orange is the other imposter. Green and orange are the imposters. Orange is a very bad imposter, which is kind of sad because I'm orange. I think being an imposter is cool. But a cool thing about having a pet is that you can go ahead and pet your pet if you want to. For whatever reason, I seem to be unable to pet my pet. There we go. See, look, I can go ahead and pet my little trust ball. Very cute. But we're heading into a round. I think the rules said that there were shapeshifters. But anyways, it seems that orange is not an imposter. Orange is a crewmate. It's very interesting, because so far, from the rounds we've done, we've had the imposter. The imposters were red and blue, and they were crewmates in the show. And the imposters, orange and green, are crewmates when I've played them. Very funny that that's the way it is. But oh no, oxygen depletion. That's not good. Fortunately, I know how to solve that. Orange herself in the show probably doesn't know how to solve the oxygen depletion because Orange died before then. Orange was voted out before the oxygen depletion. Because Orange was not a very good imposter. Hopefully, I don't get voted out because I am not the imposter. I just want to be the happy little cheerful HR rep that I am in the show before Orange gets infected by the aliens. And I would like some information, please. It's hard to know who to vote for if we don't know where the body was or who the imposter might be. I guess we're just gonna skip vote then. Oh well. I guess it is the way it is. Well, Pink is getting voted out for no reason. I don't know why they're getting voted out, but they are. Then they were the... How do they know this without telling us? I don't understand. They said nothing during the emergency meeting, but they collaborated and voted out who the actual imposter was. I don't know how that is possible. But anyways, oh, another oxygen sabotage. We have to head on over there. Come on, little trust ball. Fortunately, there are no, like, giant crashes that are gonna make the oxygen sucked out of the plane, and we will have to cover up the hole with our trust ball. That only happens in the show. That does not happen in the actual game. But I can go ahead and pet my little trust ball. There we go. As Orange said in the show, trust balls are very expensive, and we have to take very good care of them. That was not the exact quote, but it was something along the lines of that. Oh, wait a minute. That person was clearing out the chute. I should have been watching them. There we go. All right, I know that they are a crewmate. They are good. Peel Turbo or whatever the name was with the scary mask is good. Oh, well, I am not good. I'm dead. That's too bad. Anyways, back to tasks. Because as the HR representative, I have to show responsibility and do my tasks even when I'm dead. It's just like in the show. I die really early. And they found my dead body. Cool. Oh, all of them somehow coincidentally got 2 votes each, so that means no one gets ejected. Anyways, I should go around and do the rest of my tasks. Let's head on over to Reactor, which is where Orange in the show gets her only kill in front of everybody and then gets voted out. So Reactor is generally not a very lucky place for Orange. Hopefully nothing will go wrong for me, though. And there we go, I finished all my tasks. So now I just gotta wait on either the whole gang finishing their tasks or the imposter getting voted out. So let's see which happens, or maybe we could lose. My trust ball is so sad, though. It's all deflated. No! Trust balls are very expensive, and it's like drooling or something. That's kind of gross. Is there an imposter hiding in my trust ball? Like in the show, how there was, like, aliens hiding inside the Ore Plus. I don't know. That would be interesting, though.
Later.
Oh, well, the imposter got voted out. Good job, team. We won, even though I wasn't really paying attention. Oh, yeah, and look at how happy my trust ball was. That was nice. I should replay that. Yeah, there we go. Happy little trust ball. Awesome. So now, we are going to be switching on to the next person in our little Among Us show adventure that we will be playing, which is Yellow. Yellow is one of the two chefs for the Skeld, the other one being Brown, and Yellow is one of the only crewmates alongside Orange to get voted out. Yellow gets voted out when Green vents into Electrical and kills Cyan, and Yellow and Cyan are the only one there. So logically, they're all like, oh, well, probably it was Yellow. And I mean, logically, that does make sense, but it was a very sad and tragic death. So I am a crewmate. Once again, time to do my tasks. It's too bad that there's no kitchen area here, because Yellow would often reside in the kitchen, which you can see that there's a little window here, which is where the kitchen would probably be if it was added to the map, but there is no kitchen. But there is lots of pizzas, which is kind of interesting. Because something that I noticed in the Among Us show is that pizzas are the only thing that they eat. You never see them eating anything else other than pizza. All they, like, have to nourish themselves are pizza and then, like, punch to drink. Which, as you can see, it is represented here. Here's the pizza that they eat in the pizza party at the end of episode 1, and here's the punch over here that Purple drinks. And there's also balloons, which is cool. And the We're Not Dead sign, and all the other references that I already pointed out earlier on in the video. I'm gonna go ahead, and I'm gonna go to Electrical, which is very dangerous, because this is basically my cause of death is Electrical, which I guess is why they have this here to represent that. It's actually interesting, because you can't, like, walk over the pot. It actually has collision, which is surprising. Anyways, let's do my task and get out of here before I die. Because I have pizzas to be making, or tasks to do, and, if Lime dies, it was like, the pinkish color that went in there. So I know that. Oh, no. Lime's not dead. Very surprising, actually. Would you look at that? I just want to double back, just to double, triple make sure nobody's dead. Where did Lime go? That is very suspicious. Is Lime an engineer, just like in the show? I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure there are no roles on this, round. But I'm trapped here in the storage room all by myself with the dangerous Ore Plus where the aliens hatch. So I don't think I want to be stuck in there. Let me out. Ah! Well, that's unfortunate. I've been getting killed a lot this episode. But I guess I will do my tasks. I guess it does make sense. Yellow does not survive in the show. The only people in the show who actually survive are Red and Purple. Everybody else dies, which is actually kind of sad. But you know, it is Among Us, so it makes sense that people would die. But I'm almost done all my tasks, and then they found my body! Yay! Hopefully they can figure out that it was White who killed me, but I highly doubt it, because White probably got away. Oh, well, they're accusing the wrong person. They're accusing Black when it was actually White who killed me. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. Oh, no! They are defending them! They are defending them! This is good. I don't think White has said a single thing White has not said a single thing in this conversation. They are the silent killer here. They are just getting away with murder. But at least they are not voting out one of our crewmates, thinking that they're the imposter. Hopefully, at least.
Later.
Oh, let's go! They voted out the right imposter. One of the right imposter, at least. The other one is Orange. Good job, team. Or not Orange. What color are they? I actually can't tell what color they are. And where did they go? Let me try and find them. Yo, you, White. Why did I call White Orange? I don't know, I'm going a bit crazy. But anyways, this is the other imposter. This is the person who killed me. Unless there's shapeshifters, which I'm pretty sure that is not the case, because shapeshifters are turned off. But the rest of the team just gotta get white out of here. And if they do that, then we win. Or they finish the task, as you can see up here in the top. We're 4/6 of the way done, 2/3 exactly. And we just gotta make sure white doesn't kill anybody. Or at least tries to kill as little people as possible, because white was the other imposter. Which is not the way it is in the show, because white is literally the first person to die in the show. So we can tell they're definitely not the imposter. They're also kind of silly. Because they literally just wandered off all alone by themselves and then got killed by green. Alright, so it's down to the final 3. I hope that they get this right. I should probably hop in and see what they're saying. They're accusing Rug Sleepy. Oh! That's the right person! Rug Sleepy is white! Alright. Oh, it wasn't the final 3. I didn't even see that red was here. I thought red was dead. But they got the imposter. They won, right? It's not a shapeshifter? Yeah, good job, team! They won! Even though I died. I guess it turns out that they don't need me. I was kind of useless. I guess kind of like in the show, if you think about it. Yellow really didn't do too much. Sorry, Yellow. Other than cooking delicious pizzas, of course. Make sure to check out the next episode if you want to see me try out the rest of the skins based off the Among Us TV show characters. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.